Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Fatma Technology Wali and today I am very excited because I will conducting an interview with Emmanuel. Emmanuel is a wonderful personality and today we will talk about his experience, ideas and journey. I hope this conversation will be very informative and inspiring for everyone watching. So without wasting any time, let's welcome Emmanuel to the interview. Hello Emmanuel, welcome. It's great to have you here today.
Thank you, Fatma. Good evening. I'm glad
Okay.
indeed to be here.
Okay, so first of all, Emmanuel, I want to this that you introduce yourself with my audience.
Sure. This is Emmanuel from India, but working in Oman as a communication trainer. Particularly, I'm a leadership coach from Maxwell team. Since 1 year, I started Leaders Talk, and from last 5 years, we run online public speaking podium where we encourage children and professionals to become global speakers. So I'm basically a communication trainer with 25 years of experience. I've taught in India, Maldives, Singapore, and here in Sultanate of Oman. At the moment, I'm running leadership coaching for the global audience, connecting the leaders and coming together to empower the students as well as the growing professionals in communication leadership. Thank you.
Okay, great introduction, very well. So my first question is that what are your future goals?
My future goals are to add value to humanity. Today, people start business once they finish their study. But as I feel, the leadership is not for business. Leadership is for adding value to the society. So I am connecting global audience, bringing them together where we add value to other. So our ultimate aim is elevating humanity beyond boundaries. Elevating humanity beyond boundaries. So our main mission is connecting the global audience where they are elevated to the level they can reach.
Okay, so my next question is that what inspired you to start your journey in your field?
Always an inspiration is your experience. From childhood till today, how you lead, some point of time, different people inspire you. The basic inspiration is human touch. When someone's behavior touches you, you feel like adapting that behavior. So, we see a lot of people whose attitude is very good and that impresses. So, for me to go into this, I attended a meeting and I was inspired. One of the speakers whose life has touched me and that has triggered to go into this line where we can add value to other people. So, inspiration is the first thing, the character of the other person. Thank you.
Okay, so great answer. So my next question is that how do you handle your failure? Because some people do not face and handle our failure. So how do you handle your failure?
That's fine. Life is always ups and downs. This is not in your hands. You plan something, but something may happen. So, failures are not something they are against you, they are a part of our life. When something you fail, you take it as a lesson from where you can restart. It's not you close it. So, the failures in my life have taught me today what I am today. It's not we're always successful. Sometimes we fail in the subject, sometimes we fail in our business, sometimes we fail in our growth also. However, we need to rise from the failure and restart again. That will bring you to the next level. If you're worried about the failure, oh, nobody recognizes, you will remain in the failure state. Instead, failures are the lessons that pay us for our success. I hope you are getting my point.
Yes, I will get your point. So my next question is that can you share your some challenges that you have faced and how you overcame them?
Good question. Yeah, sometimes when we want to train people, you set up, but you don't get anybody because always you have huge expectation. Example, when you want to invite people to train them, you anticipate, but no one turns up. Then what to do? You spend the time to develop yourself. When you have chance of developing others, if you miss them, you take the same time to develop yourself. Instead, don't go down. You should feel that I have the opportunity to grow. Oh, today I want to train hundreds of people. Nobody came. It's fine. You train yourself. You become well equipped, and it is not a waste. So, this lesson has taught me we started with few people, and today we have hundreds of children, professionals who are connected, and we grow well. Whereas in the starting, very limited. Some people join and leave, and it is not consistent in their growth. But the mission you took, if you have consistency, you will be happy to go, and you will not see that it is a failure, but it is a stepping stone to the next level.
Okay, great answer. So my next question is that what is the most important lesson you have learned in our journey? Because some people learn different lessons. So what do your lesson have? What you learn your lesson from our journey?
Yeah, the lesson I learned from life is we start valuing money, becoming rich, and neglecting the rest. But I learned another lesson. Money is a source to live and to fulfill our needs. But more than that, our human binding, the connections is more important. So when we are able to value other person as I value myself, it brings happiness. Instead, oh, I'm educated, I have job, I have car, I have money, I go here and there. If I am self-centered in my own fancies, whims and fancies, I do not have connections. Instead, I learned a lesson that it is joining with others we celebrate every moment.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is that how many countries do you have visit?
Almost, I visited. mm, I visited Sri Lanka. I visited Maldives, Malaysia, UAE, Singapore, Oman. These countries.
Okay. So my next question is
Indonesia,
that
of course, Indonesia.
who is your
Yes.
inspiration? Indonesia. Okay.
No, no. I mean, I visited Indonesia also. I'm telling. So, who is the inspiration for what? Because every moment you have someone to inspire. So, make your
Yes,
question
like in your
specific.
work. In your work,
For example, for leadership, John Maxwell is the inspiring source,
like
a great
leadership.
leader. Leadership. So
Leadership.
leadership. John Maxwell is an inspiration to most global leaders. Most. So he has mentored millions of people. So there will be no one more than him who can inspire with his life, with his example, with his experience, and leaving a legacy through which today we call ourselves Maxwell Leadership Certified Trainers. So that is our inspiration.
Okay. So my next question is that what is your hobby?
My hobbies are writing, reading, enjoying music, and delivering the public talks whenever I get a chance. These are my major hobbies.
Okay. So what do you think? What is IT and AI? Tell me difference.
Yeah, today you have IT, information technology, where we got information. We have been using IT from long. Even the device we use comes under IT, whereas it has a transfer to another level like AI, artificial intelligence. Today, we started using it as we use the previous tools. Of course, it is an advanced tool, but you should be careful to what extent you should use. But to our tragedy, most people they immerse into AI than taking AI help. So this is the part I don't want AI to replace me. Instead, I should use AI in a way it can help me to enhance better.
Okay, great. So my next question is chat. What challenges are people in your field facing today?
Today, people are not so much giving importance on investing on themselves. They're worried about investing on something that would produce the source of living. So this is the problem. So there is a consistency missing. People start this, they don't get any benefit, they switch over to another thing. Whereas the people who are continuous in one thing as a good habit, they are going in the right journey. So in my team also, the people who joined, the children who came from long 5 years, today we see them at the higher level. But some students who join once or twice or few times or seasonal, their level of communication or growth is the same where they were. So this is what we face with the connections people connect to us. But those who are maintaining consistency, we see them growing well.
Okay. So my next question is chat. How do you keep learning and improve yourself?
People need to have their time for everything. You have 8 plus 8 plus 8 method. 8 hours sleep, 8 hours profession, and 8 hours for your personal growth. So they forget these three steps. They take one from the other, and what and how they use, sometimes not sure. So when we are able to utilize our time for everything, you have time for play, you have time for fun, you have time for prayer, you have time for your growth, you have time for your visits. So this is what we should realize. But sometimes people they don't take off what they really want. Instead, they go with the flow as time demands. Instead, if you are able to understand what is good for you, you will do that continuously so that you will be happy.
Okay. So my next question is chat. What advice would you give to someone who wants to follow your path?
Very good question. Don't follow anyone's path. You design your path. Someone addresses you or advises you something. But so the you, YOU is very important. I want to expand that you. U stands for youth. You remember U stands for youth. The Y letter, youth, and the next O stands for open. So youth, open. The last U stands for universe. So when you become the youth, that can open the universe, you have full of opportunities. So you should remain always youthful, energetic, engaged, equipped. Then you see open. The sky is the limit. Thus, you have a limitless sky. So you have a lot of opportunities. And this is universe. Anywhere you can go. But when you feel that you are not you too, I am old enough, I am tired, I am exhausted, my age is gone, my beauty is gone, then you feel that you are bringing that you down. So don't bring. You keep that you, what I expanded you, youth, open universe. That feeling should take you forward. Don't follow someone's path because you may not walk with them till the end. You design your path. Thank you.
Okay, but some people did not like. Some people did not design our path. So, what you suggest him?
Good. So you have two ways. If you are an independent person, you can design. If you are not an independent person, you need to follow someone. There are always two people, the leader and the follower. When you're not able to lead someone, you should follow someone. You should trust the person because you see his character, you see his growth. So when you take all the things into consideration, you should be able to follow him. If neither you lead nor follow, you land somewhere. So these two steps are required. Either you trust and follow somebody, or you design your own path for your destiny.
Okay, so my next question is that what is your biggest achievement?
I can't say this is an achievement. It is a growth. I don't say I have achievements in my life. I have growth. If you calculate from the day you're born, physically you grow, mentally you grow, and the satisfaction that brings you is your achievement. So, how many you are connected with? How many are connected with you? So, the connection today you maintain is your achievement you can feel. If you grow and you help nobody and you get no help from anybody, what is the use of your achievement? So I don't consider any achievement. I consider only the growth today where I am falling.
Okay, great. So I move to the next question, and my next question is that what is criticism?
You mean criticism? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, generally people take criticism into the negative sense, but if you really observe, criticism is the right way of giving feedback. What is right, you should say right and appreciate. What is wrong, you say it is wrong, and you should show also the way one can go from wrong to right. Instead, if you bring blaming culture, it's not right criticism. Today, people start criticizing, seeing their growth or seeing their progression. Instead, if I spoke something wrong, yeah, mister, you spoke that area wrong. This is, you can improve. This is the way. If they tell, it's fine. Or as a student, you make some mistakes. I can find those mistakes. Instead of blaming, finding fault, you give the right way in a soft tone. That will help to grow in the right criticism.
Okay. So my next question is that how do you maintain a balance between work and personal life? Because these two lives are too much harder, and some people do not handle our lives. They get depressed. So how do you handle?
Yeah, this can be a repetition of the time I said 8 plus 8 plus 8. People give priority to only one area sometimes, whereas I have time for everything. I have enough time. So I write books, I do my studies, I do a lot of activities, I do my social activities like online platform, and I have job. So These things, how you balance is when you give value, how much time should I give to my professional? Yes, it is a company where you work, you have to give 8 to 9, 10 hours. It's gone. And you need to give 8 hours for your sleep. It's gone. The rest of the time is yours for family, for friends, for outing, for extra talents. So when you do all those, it is a balance. Instead, you spend time on TV or on internet, scrolling YouTube, shorts, and you waste your time, you get headache, and finally you get bored. And because of that disturbance, you are not able to connect anybody. You don't go to sleep properly. So today people, they don't sleep as they should sleep. So this goes. Fatima, are you there? I don't see you.
Oh, sorry. So, what you said?
Now people are not able to give focus on the right thing and right time. They give so much time for what is not required, especially the students today. In the name of AI or internet, their entire time is spent on this only. They don't have time, enough time for sleep or enough time for their growth. Just it is going on social media or YouTube, sharing, receiving. It goes like that. Instead, maintain 8 plus 8 plus 8, the time framework, everything will be in balance.
Okay, great. So, my next question is that how Pakistan students can come in other countries for study? What do you think?
It's good having international relationships. It all depends how your country of residence provide education. So sometimes it's good you study there or you want to go higher studies elsewhere. So going other countries is connecting internationally. Yes, every country has got its own value of education and we value that. But when you go to other countries, you also connect to different cultures, different religions, different communities. So you understand. If not, you are in the same place. You think that you are living in the world and this is the world and there is no other world existing. Instead, if you are moving from one country to another in the name of education or business or profession, it will create international relationships. And I do encourage international education for students. So the government should take the lead, where your state government or our state government should collaborate with other countries where they can send students and where they can get the students that will. But it rarely happens in the government schools. It's mostly happening only for the corporate schools. We should
Okay,
encourage those.
great. So, our time is too much short, so I want to just get you convey a very little bit message with my audience.
Please. So you want me to give the message to your audience?
Yes.
Dear audience, thank you so much for the time you have spent with us. As human beings, our boundaries are unlimited, without limit. Maybe as we belong to one country, we have a limit to travel. But as a human being, to connect your relationships, there is no boundary. Let us treat every being as we treat ourselves. So let us elevate other human being and see the happiness as you want to see the happiness in you. So let us go in peace and promote peace. Thank you.
Okay, you convey a very great message with my audience. So, thank you very much, Emmanuel, for taking the time to speak with us with today. It was
Yes.
truly a pleasure hearing about your experience, ideas, and inspiring journey. Your thoughts and advice will definitely motivate many people who are watching this interview. And thank you very much to our audience for joining us and being a part for this conversation. I hope you found this interview helpful and inspiring. Once again, thank you, Emmanuel, for being with us today. Goodbye, everyone, and see you in the next interview. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Thank you, Fatma. See you. All the
See you.
best.
Oh, have a great day.
Bye bye.